Welcome back, folks. My name is Joel Duggan, and we're on the Citadel server here in the medieval town of Westhill. My FOV was close for screenshots. We will fix that. And we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. We were working on this gate out here. We repaired the elytra so we can fly around freely now. We turned this very dull East Gate Tower into a bell tower, and I really like it. I think what I want to do now is just finish up some of the landscaping around it so it doesn't look so plunked down the edge of things. We have a creeper hole that we haphazardly fixed that we should probably fix properly. And then inside here, we've got a big old empty nothing with a staircase. So I need to fix this up a little bit and try to get a little bit of detail in here. And then we also have this other side. While we're here, we can check off the insides here, and I don't remember where the staircase is. We need to figure out another way to get up to the second level here. So right now we can go up the tower and across the battlement over the gate to get in here, but it's empty. So we need to do some lighting and some decorating and some stuff like that. I'm not going to go crazy, but it needs some furniture and just, you know, the windows. Like, it doesn't even have windows in it. So we'll have to figure all that out. That's the score for today. It's going to be picking up where we left off. However, I do think I need to go get landscaping stuff. I don't think I brought dirt and grass with me. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Yeah, we don't have any dirt and grass. We have cobble, stone, but I need the dirt things. Oh, I got bone meal to drop off. And gold to drop off too. It's warm here today too. Probably Binky saying that it's 9 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, I thought you were saying 9 degrees Celsius. It's 2 degrees Celsius here. It's a little bit above zero, which is not normal for this time of year. This time of year is normally minus 25. It's usually very cold here. But that's not the case as of late, and we all know the reason for that. As someone that, wow, you're an odd thing to be walking through my town with no leg animation. As someone that lives like on the coast, I live like a couple of blocks from the ocean. Not to sound funny or fancy, the city I live in just happens to be right on the harbor. But it's as someone that lives that close to the ocean, I can absolutely tell you the effects and how noticeable it is to see global warming and climate change and stuff all happening. We'll bring that and bushes. We do have the advantage of being not in a taiga biome, so that's going to be fun. Anything along here that I don't normally bring that I might need? I don't think so. Bring the gravel. I might bring, I think, do I have bamboo in here somewhere? Yeah, you know what? I think I might put like a little marsh or something out there. Could be kind of fun. Realizing that we've totally switched gears from like the west side of the town to the east side of the town and just going through that checklist. Oh, I guess I should bring that book. Did I set that up over there? I don't remember. Oh, I don't remember if I put that book down. It must be over there somewhere, unless I left it out here, but I don't think I did. I was going to suggest a guess, Kel. Kel Birdie, that you are in Australia. Which is very cool. I didn't realize you were that far away. That's awesome. And really unique that you can be here for so many of my streams, because it's like a 13-hour time difference, I think. It's currently 1:10 p.m. for me, for anybody wondering. Kel, I'm not sure what time zone that puts you in. All right, let's put this stuff up here. You know what? Let's move these over just so that I'm not confused. The other things, mud and gravel. So I'm thinking this area, I don't think I want to flood it completely, because then I feel like I like the fact that there's a dip, but we could dig it down a little bit. It would make sense if there was like a little bit of a marsh here, maybe some sort of like low-lying ground where like rainwater collected or something. I think that could be kind of cool, and it would save us from like trying to figure out what to do with this big old empty boring space. And I think it would be fun to try and have this. We could have some bushes here, and then we could have some if we had cattails in the game, we could do that. But I might dig this down by a couple blocks. That will inform how this road will curve into the street, and we'll also lay down some stuff here. I think this is just going to be a matter of building this up a bit. Just living that nocturnal life. Oh, I see. So it's like really, really early for you. So we'll start off just like maybe grading this hill a little bit. I'm gonna put some stuff there. So maybe even just coming out a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like that feels a little bit better. Trying to make this a lot more gentle. And I guess I'm okay with having the road have an edge here. Sure. Very early is one way to put it. 4:12 a.m. is another. Wow, yeah, that is early. One of my best friends growing up is military. Has been for most of his adult life. Even in high school, I think he was in the reserves. And my favorite military term that he uses to talk about early morning stuff is "zero dark stupid." I think it's a line from a movie, but it caught on with our crew of guys, and it's something we use to describe any kind of like early morning thing. All right. I want to grab some cobble. Looks like andesite. And some diorite. So I want to try and beef this up a little bit. Maybe we'll get some other diorite blocks too. I just want to push it out a little bit. And gravel too. Oh, maybe it's a Canadian military thing. That's interesting. I never thought about that. I kind of liked the dithering effect that we had there before. I'm trying to maintain it. I just want it to look like rocks piled up out here. That feels sort of straight, but then not too straight, so that's good. I wonder if we can fit in any tuff. Don't think I brought any. Oh, there's one piece. I think it's in a box back in the storage facility. Yep, I think I might need more tuff, I think. Don't know if I have any just lying around. I mean, I have it. It's just not here in this shulker monster. Nope. Yet another box we have to go get. I think it's this one. Yep. Yeah, I think that helps it stand out a little bit. I might even want to put cobble here. Yeah, that helps. Cool. I think that helps with that. So then here, I think we'll push this out a little bit. Need some more stone. Might as well get it from here. This is that creeper hole we have to fix. And I don't remember exactly how I had this road figured out. I like that better. All right, now this thing. So there's the edge of the road originally. I think the easiest thing here is just going to be to put it all back as grass and then re-edge the road. I've got a funny feeling this is going to end up being all stone. I don't think it would go from being stone straight down to dirt again and then back up to a stone bridge so quickly. I can see this being dirt eventually, but I feel like this whole thing probably needs to be converted to a stone brick road. Would be my guess. So we can do the edge of it here. This is where the map comes in very handy. Oh yeah, that creeper took a chunk of it, didn't it? And that is nowhere near steep enough. Might even want to back this up a bit. Yeah, I need to remember to go in. Well, one, I got to talk to everybody about it on the server, but I want to change the settings for creepers so that they will still blow stuff up, but they won't destroy any blocks. That way you can just kind of replace what they took, like right there with the blocks that are floating around you. Maybe just do 2 of these and then, oop, not that. So for folks that might be new, I use the stone because it looks almost like a gutter. Like it looks a little bit lower than the stone bricks. I find that usually helpful. And then I use the map to try and check my pixel art line. I think that looks pretty good. This could honestly be a little bit longer. Sometimes you can mess around with either having a full solid block outline, which you can see here, right? So it's always a solid block, but then when you want to have a tighter corner, you can start going on diagonals in little bits, and it does tend to make it feel like a sharper turn. Yeah, I think I like that better. We'll start by adding just a little bit more bricks just to kind of see that looks better. Yeah, I think that would look pretty sharp. It's the hard part is going to be figuring out what to do in this space here. But this is where we could put like a cart or some sort of other cool thing. I also like the idea of having a couple of stones down here as well. I don't think there's going to be a window there. Nothing too crazy. I think I'm going to put some sort of bush here. Let's probably cover that up. Anyway, I don't want to get sucked into all the landscaping out here before we finish the bottom of the tower. So I'm thinking if we take a look at some of the other things that I do, it's been mostly rocks. So like a little bit of rocks, stuff like that. It's nothing too heavy. Stuff like this is also good. But really just a lot of gravel and cobble at the base of the wall. I think that works. We have not done anything over there. And I don't think I've done anything on the other side of the wall either. But I think here's a good example where we can grab some bushes and do this. So I'll get some moss. So yeah, I think here we could do with a nice bush or a vine, and then it'll kind of filter down over everything. Oh, helps if I bring in the bushes. Bus, thanks very much for the follow. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. If it is Sunday for you, it's sometimes Zero Dark Monday for others, depending on where you are on the planet. I'm assuming mangrove are going to look the best, but we'll see. We'll try them all. Yeah, I think I want to go with mangrove, at least for now. That's a little bit high there, isn't it? Do we want this to wrap around the front? Nope. I think that's pretty good. We'll work in a couple of different colors so it looks a little bit nicer. And then I think I want to bring it down here a little bit. The trick is not to landscape like every last centimeter, but to try and spread things out a little bit. Most of it has to do with the view coming in here. That's pretty good. Thankfully, a lot of this is in the right biome, so we're not completely mixing like weird minty grass and moss. That actually looks pretty good. I don't think it changes on the map. Oh, a little bit. You can just sort of see it. No, I've got a I changed the grass noise, the grass harvest noise on Minecraft. I've got a resource pack, so it always makes dirt. Because what were we doing? I think we were clearing a huge area for the modern city where we had to flatten everything, and I just got so irritated by the high-pitched grass breaking sound that I decided to tweak it and make it a little bit easier. Still a Minecraft sound. It's just that it's Minecraft dirt. And then so anything else in the game that uses the dirt noise or the grass noise sounds like dirt. That's all. I think maybe here we can switch over to a different color. Better match. Yeah, let's cut this back a little bit. I think we'll be better off with grass underneath this. This is where I really miss the connected textures in Optifine. And we can, of course, start adding in a little bit of grass as well. That'll help. We might have to go get some. Does the hoe work on grass? Or is that still shears? Nope, it's shears. I'm pretty sure this is all going to be a graveyard, so I'm not too worried about attacking it right now. Yep, it had self-touch. Cal, Cal, do yourself a favor and type bang. I think it's bang pun in chat. Poly 2, yeah. Sometimes you can't quite put your finger on it, but you know something's up. I know what you mean. It's gonna be very bright next to that mangrove. That's fine. We could also use some moss carpet in here as well. I find the moss carpet is really handy for defining the edge of the road when you need to. Giving things a little bit more life. A little bit more depth. might have overdone it. But then you can use it in situations like this too. Oh, I'm out of moss. Minecraft Legends is looking pretty fun. Yeah, it's what I'm curious about it about the most is the multiplayer co-op. I feel like the multiplayer co-op is going to either make or break that game. And if it's fun to play with friends as opposed to against friends, or both, then I think it could be really fun. What am I looking for? Moss. Now all it needs is a little pink flower. Y'all have a one-track mind. So I don't know about this little part here. This is where I think it's going to be better for us to do rocks. So I want some mossy bits. I feel like maybe I should just... I'm not sure where to keep these. I don't think I want those. What's nice about this is that we're going to have tough involved, which is cool. So like for a pile of rocks in here, I could easily have stuff like this. This could be mossy cobble. The whole idea is just to try and make it look like there's just like the odd little bit of rubble that's fallen down. And then if it still feels a little bit off, we can grab carpets and start to like push stuff in like this. Now here, I feel like it should look like it's really been piled up to maybe reinforce the hill a bit. So let's do that. nighttime. Out here, unfortunately, with no torches around, I've got to be careful. Otherwise, we end up with problems. Doink. Building this medieval mountain mining town, I just started laying out the foundations for the house, so I'm super excited to start building. That's awesome. Good stuff. It's nice to have a plan. It's nice to have a plan. Say Docs, hello, welcome in. Yeah, I don't want any more creeper holes, and I don't need it to make my life harder than it already is. I'm really just trying to focus on what this looks like from the road. If you start getting too, you know, hell-bent on every last little detail, you'll be at this for hours. But like, I feel like that's enough. I feel like I could make this pile a little bit taller. But that catches your eye and says, like, there's detail over here, right? Let's make you a little bit. Yeah, that's all it needed. It was just like that extra little bit on top. I do find that the tuff blends in very well with andesite, which is good, but not when you don't want it to. I think right there, I need to swap that out. Maybe we'll try a full moss block there. Just too steep. That's fine. Yoink. Yeah, that's better. So I'm not sure about the form of the land, so I'm going to try and trim this up a little bit. I find this kind of distracting, so we're just going to, what did I do here? It's basically just like a 3 or 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And even that feels a little bit flat. Yep. And we'll just get rid of all this ugly brown side, which I wish there was a better way to do. It's like, I'd be okay if you bone meal a grass block and it just became a full side. It would cost something for the player to do, but I think it would work out to everybody's benefit. And then just have to speckle some stuff in here to make this look like it's not a straight line. And again, to try not to get too complicated with it, we'll try and throw some grass in the corners here just to kind of make it feel more overgrown. get some bone meal as well. Oop, no room. Listening to the Spawn Chunks, now started watching your streams a bit more. Magzy5, thanks very much. I'm glad you enjoy both the podcast and the streams. I'm excited. We got a guest tomorrow on the show. Johnny's traveling, so we've got a few people lined up, which is good. But tomorrow is the first of three guests that will be on the show. No, I'm going to give the chat in the Discord a heads up today, but I'm going to keep it on the down low. We're going to try and use some of the guest spots to try and drive some new listeners to the show. So you can all, I mean, you'll find out in less than 24 hours, especially if you're part of the Spawn Chunks community. But it's the kind of thing like every now and again, it's nice to leave some perks, you know, for your patrons in the Discord. I feel like I want more than just bushes in here, or just grass. So maybe we can start to put in a little bit more of this. Could even try doing a little bit here. That's sometimes a good look too. Yeah. And that makes it easier then to connect it here. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Not too much straight line. Okay, so now I think we can move on to this lower level here and maybe terraform this a little bit. Have I already done this? No. Now, can we utilize the natural spawning of these daisies and maybe create some sort of like patch of daisies, but just not there. Maybe we'll move it a little bit closer to the water. Fun thing to play with is just like pick up some of the daisies or some of the flowers. Oh, unless you've got no room in your inventory. Those zombies underground are going to drive me nuts. Hello, Lurk here from time to time. You were wondering about the grass growing farther down the sides. I think this is Vanilla Tweaks mod that would do that for you. It is called Optifine. There's a data pack. I think you have to have Optifine for the Vanilla Tweaks data pack to work. They do like a lower down, and I don't like the lower down. I would want to remove it entirely, like having a grass block like that, but I know what you mean. It's gone for me because I've switched from using Optifine to using sodium for better frame rates, but unfortunately I lose my connected textures. Just try to move the daisies as we go. Thanks though. Vanilla Tweaks is great. VanillaTweaks.net. There's a lot of stuff we have on the server here from Vanilla Tweaks. This kind of stuff just always takes so long, and I'm tempted to just not worry too much about this lower ground until we get to the river, because there's not much of a point, because the river hasn't been at all shaped, right? Like you can look at this river here, and you see that I've streamlined it and started to make it look a little bit nicer. Same thing with the river that goes through the town. We have all that edged and stuff. So this has obviously not been touched at all. And so I'd like to try and do that first, so I'm not going to worry too much about this lower down thing. I'm just going to move some of these distracting daisies. I think for now we're good with just a lot of bone meal, right? I don't mind maybe some taller grass at the back. Break time to reheat the coffee. Thanks very much, Dan. Appreciate the heads up. Sometimes it's fun just to like coat an entire area with just the grass block, or the grass plant. It looks pretty good. Really start to hide some of the dirt sides a little bit. One last little check from what it looks like from over here. Oh, you're a Bedrock player. Indoor single, I see. So maybe a little bit too heavy on the tall grass. So let's thin it out kind of right there in the middle, I think. Yeah, it feels like a little bit more of a variety. I do treat this kind of stuff like a painting a lot of the time. Yeah. So I think we can probably have some sort of dock here. And I think we could then, rather than dealing with this whole space as landscape, we could easily have some sort of stairs or something. Because there's just an awful lot of very empty space right here. And I feel like some sort of like road, staircase, or path kind of like curving down here would be good. So maybe what we'll do just to kind of mark that in. Just kind of pepper it in a little bit. Let's see where that leads us. You can kind of see on the map how that would look. We might curve it a little bit more. Yeah. I think that'll give us something to look at too. Look at the river and look at what's happening here before turning and looking at the main gate. So, very cool. All right. I need to take that short break. If you are new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. You should too. Get up, stand up, grab a snack, grab a friend, and we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. So now, I don't want to get too caught up in the landscaping. I should probably move on. So let's just check the book to see if we've managed to get anything ticked off here. Eastgate. Eastgate Bell Tower. That's done. Landscape Eastgate. Fix ugly custom tree. Detail Eastgate. Towers and ramparts. Missing tables and chairs. South River Walk. Where's the South River Walk? It's funny, I made that note. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. That VOD's on YouTube, by the way. If people want a brief tour of the entire town, a few days ago, we went through and walked through the entire build and made this book of different things that I need to do. So I guess we're in the process of landscaping the East Gate. We might be able to get away with a little bit of coarse dirt in here too. Yeah, just break it up a little bit. No, the gray blocks don't work. Could try some rooted dirt. It might be a little bit too bright. Given how long those zombies have been around, I'm betting that they have, I'm betting that they've got items. We should probably go find them. Where's my sword? I think it's right over here. I feel like I built this up on top of it. Did I leave any indication? No idea. There's the cave. Oh yeah, there's the staircase. So there are some lights down here. I hear you. Oh wow. Oh, this is the river. See from the sand. Hear them. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you can see on the map we're right underneath the road. Wow, this just keeps on going down and down and down. Whoa, that's not good. Run away. Holy smokes. There we go. That was not called for. There's a lot of mobs down there. Free with the extra flea. Yep. Do I have swords? I think I do. And bow, arrows, food, shield. And torches. Let's go get our stuff back. Please and thank you. At least we were blown up by a creeper, and we don't have to worry about another creeper blowing up our stuff. Except for that guy. This just feels unfair, but I'll take it. Oh, that was a bat. Sorry, bat. Sorry, Mr. Bat. Ravine, all kinds of nonsense down here. All right, elytra. Gonna have to get some other stuff going on here. What do I not care about? Don't care about those. There's Daisy. Pickaxe would be nice. Grass. Grass. Moss and bone meal. Mostly just looking for my gear. Arrows. Right, not mine. So we've got swords back, axes back, that's back. I don't know if that's the bow that we had before, or is that the bow that we brought in? Elytra is back. I don't know what happened to my armor. I had leggings and a helmet. Would have been a gold helmet. Maybe this is it. Yes, there's the helmet. The elytra are there. Yeah, I should have brought a shulker box. Probably. He's got a flame bow. That's probably my bow. And those are my boots, would be my guess. Yep. And I don't know. There's my pants. Yep. Go. Think that's everything? Oh yeah, mobs definitely steal your stuff. I don't know whether that's only a hard mode thing or what. But I don't think those are just regular leggings. I'm gonna take that though because you can't build those. You have to find them, I think. There's a lot underground here. That's saying something. Oh, hi there. Where did you go? Is it me or has he completely disappeared? I'm good with leaving all that there. Unfortunately, I bet our surface level is now full of friends that we don't want. That's over there. I think this is the way out here. That's what I thought. I hope these guys are as good in Minecraft Legends as they are in Minecraft. Hi, not friends. That I want that on a t-shirt. Oh, hi, not friends. And this is what I like about endgame Minecraft, is that something like that happens and who cares, right? Like, it's just very easy to replace your stuff and you're good. Diamond sword. Power. We'll do that. Chicken. I'm sure I've lost some items, but I don't really care. rockets, food. We're good. Nothing but a flesh wound? Yeah, exactly. Maybe we'll just flip those around. Nope, look better the other way. Oh. Is that not coarse dirt? No. Okay. There we go. Okay. Before we were really interrupted by my own hubris, I'm thinking I could just walk down there and silence all the mobs. I guess we can cover this back up again. Peace and quiet. And all it costed me was a few levels and a few bricks. So I think the only thing I want to do now is add another little mangrove bush over there, which I've got all the things I need. Right here, I think. Oh, that does not look good. Maybe it just needs to be real subtle. I guess I don't need the shield right now either. But a scratch, right? I really like the walking sound that you get on moss. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think I might have left my jungle leaves down there. I guess we could always run down and get some, but that's fine. I should have dumped my inventory before rushing down. That was the one mistake. Let's go put maybe this here. This was just feeling very dark. All right, I'm going to call that part of the landscaping finished? Question mark. And then we have to do this side. Now this side, I think it might be beneficial to just go ahead and put in the edge of the road. Because what I think we can do here is, if I dig this down by 2, then we could put water in there and then fill it up with like grass, too tall seagrass that kind of like breaks the surface. I think that could look good. That was out to here. I just don't know how big I want to make that. So I think the first thing to do is have the road put together here. I've already done the edge, so it doesn't make any sense to redo it. Excited Sapling, that's a great username. Welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. So line it up with, I guess, either the railing or just inside the railing. Looks like we lined it up with just inside the railing. Yeah. I need some slabs. Oh, we have to make some. Right, so this will show up pretty clear on the map, especially if we start to remove a few of these. Just for now. I mean, that's a pretty smooth road. I'm okay with that. I don't think there's much that needs to happen there. Just a little bit of smoothing out here, maybe. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alternatively, we could do 2 there and then 3 here. I think we'll go with that. Yeah. So I think what I'd want to have here is probably have grass at least 1 block all through there. This is cool being steeper. That means this is going to change. Whoa, in a hole. So I've done something like this elsewhere, and it was really effective at making it look overgrown. So I'm thinking we just need to kind of have one solid block all the way around, except for there. Yeah, and then here, try to smooth it out a bit. Three, 3, 2, 1, 1. Yep. Again, I'm okay with this being a little bit steeper. And then here, I guess we would also have another path roughly 2 blocks around. So if that was the shape of like the marsh, I feel like that could probably work. Maybe not quite that far forward here. Listened to the Spawn Chunks for months, but had not had a chance to join a stream. I've wanted to see Westhill rather just hear about it. Very cool. Well, thanks for coming by. Glad that you decided to say hi. It's a little square. Oops. Course Dirt is a great tool for this kind of a thing because, of course, grass doesn't grow on it, so you can draw your lines. I can always come back and pick up some more coarse dirt as we're texturing down here. So I think I'll probably do that. Reminds me of all the river work that I've had to do around the town. And we've hit stone. Fretchy raiding with a party of 28. Thanks so much, Fretchy. What were you up to today on stream? I'm assuming Minecraft, but please feel free to fill us in. Folks, if you're not familiar with Fretchy, go check out their channel. Drop a follow. Thanks so much for sharing your viewers. If you're new, folks, my name is Joel Duggan, and I am a full-time streamer and podcaster. This is Westhill. It is a 2-year-old medieval fantasy city. It's about 20 chunks wide, and we are currently putting some of the finishing touches on this east gate and working on some landscaping and stuff. Minecraft 1-block skyblock with Morgantic. Oh, cool. We know Morgantic. Very cool. It's actually more of a town, Caesar. There is a keep in the middle, but most of this is very towny as opposed to castle-y. So lots of little buildings and shops and stuff. We're focusing right now on putting in like a little marsh here between the wall and the road. I think we're going to take this road to be full stone is probably the next phase. Fortified town. Yeah. It's fine. You just got here. It's all good. It's all good. But again, welcome in, folks. I do the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixel Riffs. Pix is on vacation for the next few weeks, so we're going to have some guests on the show. You can check that out at thespawnchunks.com. It's free. You can listen wherever you listen to podcasts. And I also do the Citadel Cafe, which is a podcast about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. So think like Marvel, Star Wars, nerdy stuff, that kind of thing. All right, so now we got to finish the bottom of the wall here. I don't know if we can get away with maybe putting in some tuff. We'll try. Need some andesite too. So imagine all that underwater. And then I guess we can try to put a little bit of tuff in there and just see what it looks like. It'll probably look okay. And then we were adding in, I think it was cobblestone. Why would I have a lava moat? That's a good way to die. We've got rivers encircling the town. So there's 3 rivers. There's the East River, the Westhill River, and then the West River. Which is not confusing at all. Where are we going here? Sleep. So how is the 1 block skyblock? I've done skyblock before, but not 1 block skyblock. I feel like that would be butt-clenchingly tense. We are trying to grow the channel too, so if anybody that came in with that raid, if you want to refresh and watch on twitch.tv/JoelDuggan, I'd really appreciate it. So much inventory stuff I don't need. Let's get rid of the bushes for now, I think. So same as we did over here, I want to put some rock piles down below, but we've got the advantage of this being underwater, so we could probably make it look a little bit nicer. Keeping in mind that this is our water level there, so I guess it would cover up that tuff, but we could still do something cool. Maybe right here. We can mess with that a little bit more when there's more water involved. I have gravel? I do. Whoops. I don't think I brought any cobble slabs. Excited sapling. We're okay with blocks despawning. I'm endgame. I don't have room to store everything. Been in 5 years on the server. We've got lots of stuff. I want this. That feels very strange. We might end up fixing that a little bit. Little tweaks here and there. Oops. All right, I think we're about ready for some water, and that will kind of inform the rest of our texturing and other decisions. Who, me, a perfectionist? I don't know what you're talking about. Would never happen. All right, let's just do a couple of these. Now, most of this should fill in. Whoops. That's part of it. I think the only things that won't are going to be stairs and slabs in places. Now this I always find tricky. You gotta take from the right spot. There we go. I think that works. I like the little bits of rock sticking up there. We're probably going to put in some darker soil in the bottom, would be my guess. The thing is, I want it to be something that we can put seagrass on. Oh, I see. You're talking about a lava moat eating up your blocks. Yeah. All right, so we don't need both buckets. All right, so what? So soul sand will make bubbles. I don't want that. Do we have any soul soil? Not much. All right, looks like that's out for now. Awesome Possum. Thanks very much for the follow. Appreciate it. I don't know if mud blocks will grow. I think, I mean, an easy way to tell would be to try to put like grass on it. I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah. So that should grow. It should allow us to grow seagrass, right? What do I not need? Some of that stuff I don't need. I might keep that. I geared up for the road and then didn't end up building it. One way to find out. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So what I'm thinking is that the stuff at the back here, I might want this to feel muddier. If I do that, oh yeah, we're good. Okay. I like the murkiness that gives. We're gonna have to make a lot more though. I guess some of it could just be plain mud too, right? Actually, some of this I could just turn into mud, I guess. If I wanted to. It's weird how you get like deep ocean crackling noises when you're in like a little pond. The other thing we could do is add in some deeper roots. That's kind of fun too. For places that we don't want there to be any kind of cattails, do this. Some of that might look good too. This is where I am always confused as to whether those get waterlogged automatically or whether I have to log them myself. But sometimes you can get away with stuff like this along the edge, which is cool. Still a little bit too much light colored, so I want to try and find another dark color. I like the mangrove bark because it has like a beat down kind of dirt look to it, although it's hard to get facing the right way. That might not be the best. Let's try this one. You probably can't plant on top of this. Oh my gosh, you can. Well, that changes everything. Sweet. I didn't think that was going to work. Yeah, I need... can't use concrete powder because that'll change to a solid concrete. I'm just curious now. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. Can I? Oh, wow. I don't know why I thought that it would work the same as other grass, but it doesn't. Okay. So we can use a bunch of different colors to spice that up a bit. I actually quite like the mangrove wood. So maybe we can pepper some of that in here too. really finicky, but you know. And can we even grow them on top of this? Oh my gosh. I've never tried to do much underwater with mangrove roots before, so that's cool. Because the idea would be we can do this and then we can hit them with bone meal. And the tops will be up here and moving. So if we do a lot of that, right? Then it really changes everything in here. I don't want to overdo it, but I think that's it's a solid idea. So I will take that break. If you are new, then I take a break once an hour. For all the folks that came in with that raid, I just step away for a few minutes, usually reheat my coffee or make some more, and you get a chance to grab a snack, maybe grab a friend, and we'll be right back. So now I think it's time to throw in a lot of bone meal and seagrass and kill spiders. I thought I saw more mobs, but I think they're just friendly ones. So that is not really going to work, but we will put maybe a bush there instead. I'm trying to think about where things would just grow the tallest naturally, right? I think that's pretty good. It's weird that they all flow at the exact same time. They all move around very similarly. All right. Well, from there, we can switch over to bushes and stuff. I'll grab these, actually, and those. Now we need jungle. I might do more azalea than not, because they tend to go better with the grass bushes. Maybe some flowering? I don't know. Why does water never laugh at jokes? It isn't a fan of dry humor. Wow. What's that old Seinfeld joke? No soup for you. Oh, interesting. You can't grab water from spaces that have grass in it. Didn't realize that. Try to get a little bit of variety in there. Now it's starting to feel overgrown. I don't want to put like matching vines on either side, but I feel like it's going to be good to have at least a little bit of growth happening here. Did I bring the moss? I did. So really it's just a matter of repeating a lot of what we did on the other side. Just again focusing on different views. So here it's going to be the view of this area when you come across this bridge. You know, I like having a different color there. The blue really stands out. Just a matter of smoothing out some of these areas back here. I feel like maybe we can change that and put that as a bush. Maybe even squeak it up here too. A nice way to kind of break up the monotony of all the moss. It's only rained like twice or 3 times on stream today. Which is, I think, it feels normal compared to how often it rains every other time. I don't know if I like this tall bush here. I think we might have to cut this down. Where did you come from? I guess maybe he spawned during the thunderstorm? Cool. Now over here, I want to do a mix of things that I think will look really cool. We'll have maybe a little bit of low grass here. But one of the things I always liked from one of the very first builds in the area was just really going ham, alternating between these two kinds of foliage bits. And then if you hit them all and make them all tall, really creates a nice overlap. Some of them we could maybe cut down a little bit just to kind of have like what looks like it could be a path, you know? But this will look really good, I think, over here. Try not to completely cover it. Try to alternate a little bit. Yeah, it is poly 2. It gets very dense. It's fun. I think and keeping it interesting means like switching between the two different types. And then when you start to take it up the hill, it also increases the density of it as well. It's still, I think I'd want to go in here and put in the moss. There's a really good example actually just around the corner here. So you can make it look pretty cool. The hard part is making sure you just think ahead and you get all the brown stuff that you don't want out of the way first. Because otherwise you're forever planting and shearing and you end up losing material sometimes. And some of these cases we'll come back and we'll put bushes in as well. I might have to go back to the moss farm and get some stuff sometime soon. You can see us going through a lot of moss as we check off these different tasks. Realize one thing we might want to throw in there. It might be kind of an odd color, but a lily pad might look okay. Or big drip leaf. Let's go. The big drip leaf might look better than the lily pad. If I was to put that in there, I would say like right over here. I don't remember, does this grow? Does it like change the way when you face a certain way? I feel like it probably does. Yep. I think I should face them both the same direction. I don't remember, do those grow on their own or do you have to bone meal them? Like I'm not going to end up with like a 13 block tall thing out the front, right? They don't? Cool. Merci. You have to bone meal them? Nice. So this to me just needs a little bit more bush stuff happening here. Whoops. That is why I kept the bucket. That's infuriating. Go. Yeah. Just needed. I love that we can do waterlogged bushes now. It's so good. Whoops. I guess I need to go find some more grass. Does waterlogged seagrass not allow water to flow? I can't grab a bucket. Like I can't grab a bucket from it. So yeah, there's something going on with the seagrass where it stops it from doing the thing. It takes a little trowel and error to get plants right. Wow, Kel, you are full of it today. We'll leave it as to the eye of the beholder. Yep, another stack of moss done. Oh yeah, we may have to make a trip. Now some of those might get replaced with bushes, but at least for now it covers up a lot of the dirt that I didn't like seeing. I have a pretty dry sense of humor, Cal. I think you'll find that the puns will land well with me. I also need to do some bone meal harvesting on these guys. I don't think there's really a way to do a fern farm, is there? I guess it would just have to be like this combination of the right kind of timing like redstone bone meal stuff. But kind of thing where like it's just so easy to set things up manually. It's probably just easier to just find a forest, like a taiga, that you don't mind just dismantling. Do it that way. I mean, at least harvesting them is easy. I'm sure it exists. If I thought of it, somebody else has thought of it too. This seems like such a tedious thing, but the results are just so good. Whoops. Gotta be careful though. I don't like that you can replace them with grass by accident. I do find that a little bit silly. The great grass relocation. Actually, I should take from down here. I'm pretty sure we're going to fill these in. Pretty sure you've seen Etho and B-dubs make a farm at some point. B-dubs or Etho would be the two that I would think of too, yeah. They would use them the most, right? B-dubs for sure in terms of like consumption. So I don't think I want all of these to be too tall, but we can certainly give it a go. Usually I want the ferns to be their 2-block tall cousin. It does get really hard to see what you're doing after a while. Yeah, see, these I don't think really work. I think we have to keep these ones a little bit on the lower slide. That's fine. I feel like this is probably a good opportunity for a bush instead. Not bad. I feel like we need to have at least a little bit more down here. And again, these ones up top I think can go either nothing or slightly lower. Not sure about that one either. Whoops. It's a little linear, maybe. Maybe we'll switch this around. Whoops. Yep. Waterlogged leaf blocks make the bushes darker. Make sure I didn't use a different kind of leaf block. They make them look a little bit darker, I guess. But I'm mixing in some jungle and some azaleas, so I don't think I have any jungle in the water. Well, I think we can maybe squeak in a little bit over here. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it. It's missing something. I feel like it's just a lot of the same color. Maybe I can jam in a little continuation of this bush here. Yeah, that breaks it up a little bit. Maybe have a small bush here. First, it's a lot easier to check when it's daytime. Fantastic, yeah. Now you're pushing your luck, Kel. That's a stretch. That's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, some of this is still a little bit tall, a little bit even. I think maybe I have to cut some of this down. A little bit better. Ah, that was not what I wanted to do. A little bit too fast. Oh, here's right there. Excited sapling. You know what's up. The puns need to branch out a little. We need some more grass over there. More bone meal gone. Oh no, internet frustrations are always tough. They are not my favorite either. So I don't want to grow up anything too tall here because I don't want to hide the lily pads. Or what are they called? Drip leaf? Do they come back up? Yeah, they do. I say that's pretty good. I don't think there's a lot more that needs to be done. I don't yet know what's going to happen in this space, so this is tricky here. So because of that, I think I'm just going to maybe throw down a couple little bits of grass. And I'll just maybe leave it there for now. And we'll come back to it. What I'd like to do is switch gears and finish the road so that it connects to the bridge nicely. Plus, my brain needs a break from all the green. Don't need that. Probably need a little bit of that. Didn't end up going with any of the flowers. It just didn't feel right. And now we just need a ton stone bricks and stone brick slabs. So I think what I'm going to do is turn this entire dirt part of the road into a nice stone road. And we'll have to adjust the edges. I think this is unfortunately going to have to move this rock. We might try to keep it if we can, but we'll see. I think it looks better next to a dirt road. Next to a stone road, it's going to look a little bit strange. It's too bad because I obviously textured this at some point. I guess we should probably do the edge first, shouldn't we? And then this would go off this way. I like the use of acacia, so I have to remember that for later. So unfortunately the rock is going to make it hard to do the border. I guess we should just fill this in. I'll worry about texturing it later. Yeah, already it feels like it makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that a lot better. So, where do we draw the line here? I guess we'll go from the same place we did over here, which is just inside the railing. So this right here. At least for now. Oh, come on. Oh, more bricks. More bricks required. Happy, hello, good to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Yeah, I think this is going to look a lot more in tune with the town. Some of these roads and decisions were made like a couple of years ago, and the town has just taken a different vibe since then. It's a lot less rustic, I guess. There's a lot more refined houses and things like that. Yep. Now, does that rock? Yeah, I feel like I like it. I might just push it back and have like a little bit of grass happening between the road and it. Might be all that it needs. But then this side, we also need to figure out this. Let's go with, I guess, this block here. Now I don't know how far to go down this road before we start to push it back into coarse dirt. Because I'm certainly not turning this whole thing into stone. Yeah, I would say somewhere around here would probably be about right. The question is, does this road actually have the right line to it? I think just this side would be a little bit different. So all I'm looking at is this curve here, which is hard to see. Oops, that's the wrong thing. A lot of times I leave the stone blocks in there until later. So there's this line of stone like right there to separate the two. But I'll leave that in until the last minute because it helps me kind of see where the roads join up. It's funny how I've mentioned this on stream before, but like as a content creator, there are some things that seem like they're the most mundane, easiest task to talk over, and I'm like dead silent. And then when I'm building something, I can talk a mile a minute for whatever reason. Maybe it's just like the cathartic nature of doing this kind of stuff. I'm not sure. So it's not a great kind of transition, but it gets us there. You can kind of see where these torches and these stones are, that the road is eventually going to go all the way down there. We'll just wind along, connect up with that farm. I'm not sure if you can see it on the map. Oh yeah, sort of. See the starts of it there. So it's not going to be a very big road, but it will still be something I think that will tie the builds together and make it feel like more of a kind of a community. Yeah, this feels much nicer now that it's all stone. We'll do some texturing on a different day. I think the other thing too is that this road is probably going to be stone all the way to the bridge. I'm just gonna have to get to the bridge. I think this might be a cool opportunity to try and change. Instead of going from stone to dirt, I might try to go to mud brick and see if we can't make this bridge different. Like maybe this bridge isn't stone. Maybe this is like a wooden bridge. And I think a mud brick kind of going up into there would be great. The only tricky part is that we don't have slabs and stairs in packed mud. We do have mud brick stairs and slabs, but not mud brick, or not packed mud. So that could be interesting. But all of that's later. We're not going to do that anytime soon. I'd like to kind of work more on the checklist for this place. I want to say, I think the landscaping at the east gate would be finished. We haven't done the roads, but that's fine. So do we, I don't think I want to erase items. I think I want to somehow create something. Does anybody know if there's an ASCII symbol that we can put in here that would work as like a check mark? Has to be one character. I don't know if I can just like copy and paste something. I wonder. That is a gross looking check mark. I'd like something a little bit more interesting. Oh, be careful here. It is a bit thin. Yeah, I'm looking for something similar. I've seen some cool symbols used on like Hermitcraft and stuff. Cubfan does all kinds of cool stuff with symbols, but unfortunately the way that my Windows keyboard works, it doesn't really do what I want it to do with that kind of stuff. But I do like checking things off. I wonder, can you probably can't do emojis. Doubt that you can do emojis. Doesn't look like it. No, it's just a square. Just a square. Does anybody know of any symbols for Minecraft? I guess I could just Google it. Oh, there are a bunch of cool stuff. We could use like a star. Or what else could we use? I don't see any check marks. There's a long list of stuff, though. You could totally do it. Oh, there's a check mark. I know I've seen these before. Let's try this. It's still pretty janky. Not quite what I was hoping. There's no real like thumbs up or anything like that either. That skeletal horse is making noises that are making me nervous, even though I know that it's totally fine. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too easy. I'll have to look a little bit later. For now, I think that the check mark is good. I was hoping it was going to be not as harsh. All right, whatever. So landscape east gate, done that. Did not detail anything. Missing tables and chairs. Light check. Road dressing. Missing table. Missing door. Spice merchant. So that all goes into the east gate and farther along. So that's fine. We checked up a couple things. That's cool. Yeah, it's more visible. That was my main thing. But we've got lots to do. This was a fun little diversion from all the building we've been doing. And I like having these areas as you walk into these things now. Having just a little bit of landscaping to the left and to the right, I think really help the city and town feel like it's been here a while rather than just kind of like plunked in the middle of a Minecraft world. But like, look at the difference that this makes compared to the plain grass that was there before. Oh, a resource pack for emojis. That's a good idea. That's a smart idea. I'll have to look into that. Thanks, Obu. Anyway, that's where we're going to wrap things up. I've got to go and prep for the Spawn Chunks podcast tomorrow. So make sure you listen to that. There'll be a new episode coming out tomorrow. That's January 30th. Recording in the morning and hopefully publishing later that day. You can check out that and the Citadel Cafe podcast wherever you find your podcasts. We're everywhere. You can also just go to the websites, joelduggan.com. That'll link to everything. Or you can just look up the websites on Google. They totally come up for the name of the podcast. You can also check out Patreon. If you've enjoyed the stream and you'd like to support the channel and you're not already supporting on Twitch, Patreon is an excellent way to do that. It is an alternative way. It renews automatically. It gets you access to all kinds of things like my Discord. And I'm going to pass you on to Alcor95, who is a moderator in my chat and is currently playing on my patron server, Infinity Cove, which is one of the things that you can check out while you're over at patreon.com/JoelDuggan. Elkhorn is a fantastic creator, really good sense of humor. All hail the mighty Elkhorn is what you should all shout when you go into their chat. Have an excellent afternoon. Thanks so much for the wonderful support this weekend. We will see you next time, which is hopefully going to be Tuesday, the 31st. It depends on how busy I am, but I am trying to fit in more streams during the week. We will see you then. Bye for now.